Good morning, it is, what day, Thursday, and it's Patreon Park Day. There is a very loud lawnmower or something back here, so I hope you can hear me. And Patreon Park Day is where Patreon members, or Disney Detail Patreon members I should say, have decided everything we're doing. So you've decided what coffee we're having, where we're eating, what ride we're doing first, all that kind of thing. So we're very excited for that, and obviously then you can watch the finished product in the vlogs. So if you're interested in getting in on that for future trips, because we do a Patreon Park Day every single trip, I will link it below, and we also have a podcast and all kinds of other things. Kate heard it for the first time this morning, the podcast, didn't you? What did you think?
It was really good.
Yeah. So if you are interested in that, then head over there.
I was lolling.
Yeah, it was good, and we had Becky as a guest this week, so that was nice. And today I am channeling my inner Kelly Kapowski. I have my Bayside Tigers, my tiger ears, which Becky made. No, she doesn't have an Etsy shop. I get asked that every single time, sorry. But she does make ones for me every now and again. And we're a little bit later this morning because we didn't have any particular rush to get to Animal Kingdom. Kate doesn't have a fast pass for Flight of Passage, but we're gonna keep checking the app because they do pop up every now and again if somebody cancels, and I've got one later in the trip. Ooh, somebody's shouting. Yeah, we've had a nice relaxing morning compared to the last 2 days, certainly. We had a little bit of a lie-in, so that's good. So we've just arrived at Animal Kingdom and we are loving life because it's not as hot and humid today. It's really nice. There's a breeze, the humidity isn't there, so yay for that. And we're gonna go straight for coffee because I think we need it to wake up a little. We're gonna take a few pictures and then it's probably gonna be time for us to go to Nami River Journey, which is our first ride of the day. Can't wait for that, I love that ride. And there are some construction walls going on here all the way through the path. They've basically closed the tram station here and they're moving it somewhere else, I think. I'm not entirely sure exactly what's happening, but at the moment it is all behind walls and you can see people coming from over there. I guess they've come in on the tram. Also, I completely forgot to report on the phone situation, I think. I don't know if I mentioned it, it was in the room, panic over. It was there the whole time, I hadn't lost it, but I thought I had.
You definitely would have said if it hadn't been in the room.
Yeah, I would have been having a total panic this morning, but no, it was there. I love as you walk into this park because it's just so themed, you instantly feel like you're kind of in the theming, don't you? It's
you do.
Amazing.
I'm selfie and put it up on the email. Are you going to record me too? Are you going to record myself?
Yeah. So we're looking a little sweaty now because we did just stop to take some photos, and as I always say, if you're stood in Animal Kingdom taking photos, you're going to get a bit warm. And the birds, they were doing like the show with the parrots and stuff, like
cool.
Fly around, but I was really worried about one of them peeping on me, not gonna lie. So I was stood there like freaking out when we were taking photos, but it was all good and it was really fun to see them. But now we need coffee for sure. So we are here at Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks location in Animal Kingdom, and we looked out and got ourselves a little table outside because normally it can be quite busy. And I have my first pumpkin spice latte of the year. Sorry, someone's pushing along something loud. Oh, I just saw something in the bushes, it's a bird. I got really scared there. I just saw something moving. Yeah, first pumpkin spice latte of the year. This was chosen by you guys for one of us to have this, and then we've got another drink, so I'm gonna try this. It's quite hot though. It is nice, it's like autumn. It's very autumnal drink. Do you wanna try?
Oh yeah.
It's really like, makes you think of autumn, doesn't it?
Really pumpkin.
It's actually really nice.
Really nice.
Kate has the other drink that you guys chose, which is the pumpkin cream cold brew. And I was told, not told, I read that it can be quite strong, but you normally have black coffee, don't you? So I think you'll be fine.
It's strongish, it's not
terrible.
Very strong, but it doesn't taste old pumpkin as much.
Oh really? Does it just taste like coffee? Sorry about this lighting, I look a bit ghostly. Let's try this. That's actually quite nice, isn't it? It's got a slight hint of like sweetness if you're someone who doesn't like full-on black coffee. It's really nice.
I chose this one because I didn't think it would be so sweet, and it's not.
No, it's not. It's just a tiny little bit. Well chosen, you guys, over on Patreon. So we're going to have these, and then we're going to go and find ourselves a little snack again, which you guys have chosen, and then it's probably going to be time for Navi River Journey. One of Kate's friends has arrived to join us for morning coffee. Just on our way to Pandora after a quick restroom stop, and Kate suddenly did not have her phone and thought she'd left it in the restroom. So we're running back. I'm calling it. Where was it?
It was in my pocket.
It was in her pocket the entire time. There we are panicking. This is what happens. We lose phones on these trips, you know, but actually she had it the entire time. So, top tip, look everywhere before you think you've lost something.
Check your pockets.
It's Audrey too. Every time, it's all I can see. I will insert a picture. I think I've done that before, but this thing here looks like Audrey too. And we love Pandora. It's so awesome. The theming is just so good. So we've arrived at Navi River Journey to a 55-minute wait, so we're very glad we have a fast pass for this. And waterfall looking incredible as always. Love the floating mountains. Get a few pictures when we get out of the ride. Really cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah, and that was the first ride that was chosen for us. And now we're going to go, yeah, it's very chilled. And now we're going to go get our first snack, which is the cinnamon rolls, the mini cinnamon rolls with caramel coffee sauce. And then our other snack is the chicken fried rice from Yak Yeti. So we're very excited about both of those. So we're going to go do that. And then we have Kilimanjaro Safari, which is another of my favourites. I love that so much. Hopefully we will see lots of animals, but you never really know, it's different every time. But we'll obviously show you what we see. Okay, that's so weird. We were just talking about Kevin and there she is. I absolutely love Kevin.
The back of her wing. Where are you going? She goes wherever the wind takes her.
Hey, Kevin. Hey.
Standing still. Go ahead and take it.
That was everything. We actually got like a little interaction.
That was really cool, and I didn't get freaked out just like this.
No, Kate's scared of birds, but not Kevin. There's some very loud music, so we'll come back to you in a sec when we've got our snack. Oh dear. So, bad news for everyone on Patreon. They have taken it away and replaced it with a tiger tail chocolate twist. So, shall we go and have our chicken fried rice and reassess the situation? Wow, Rafiki is going crazy. Definitely busy here today in Animal Kingdom. I'm really surprised because the other parks have been quite quiet, so I don't know whether the busy day guide has let us down or whether everyone's just decided at the last minute to come here. But it's not too bad. Like, you're able to walk around. It's not totally horrendous or anything. But I am hungry now for a snack because we haven't eaten yet today actually. This is the side version and this is the like regular one I guess, and it was like $1 more expensive for this one, so we just thought we'd show you.
Just to show you,
It is very small.
It's not that small when you consider that.
No.
Full right up.
But if you want it for like a meal, then you'd want to. Sorry, I've got a love bug getting in on the action. So yeah, we are excited for this. I'm partway through eating this big one. Kate has eaten the small one, and actually this is totally enough if you just want a little snack because it's really packed in there. So this one is actually really large, like you could share this for sure. So it's actually a really good savoury snack really for how much it is. If you shared it between 2 people, it's actually quite good.
It was like that far away. It's like your face right next to my leg.
They can smell the fear. That was so good. I'm going to highly recommend that if you're looking for a savoury snack. That was delicious, but maybe go for this small one because it actually has quite a lot in there. But we're thinking about going next door to Yak Yeti. Of course, a bug just touched me. It's a bit of rice stuck in my hair. That is delightful. We're thinking about going next door to Yak Yeti restaurant to share some green bean, like fried green bean things because they're so delicious. We don't really need them, but we want them. So I think we'll go and see if we can just sit at the bar. And we need a drink as well. We're really thirsty, so let's go see if we can do that. We're actually going to get a table in Yak Yeti. They said it's only going to be like 10 minutes, so that would be nice. And I forgot to mention, we saw Lauren and Tom this morning at All Star Sports. They're expecting a baby. They're having like a little pre-baby vacation together, so that was really nice. And we saw Jonathan, Pat and Finley outside Starbucks where we were having our coffee this morning, so hi to you guys if you're watching. And also we bumped into Helen, Adele and Joe. They were having lunch at Yak Yeti and we saw them as we were going by. So hello to everyone that we have seen so far today. We love meeting you guys, it's so nice, and we're very excited that we're going to get a little table in Yak Yeti because it is a bit nicer than sitting at the bar, and I find it difficult to get on high bar stools, I'm not going to lie, and getting back off them is even worse and not very dignified, so it'd be nice to have a little table. No, Kate's okay, she's got the height to get away with it, but for me it's like I'm climbing up and climbing down off some huge mountain. So we got our table really quickly, and I have a desert pear lemonade and Kate has the and we've ordered some green bean fries and some lettuce cups. You're gonna have the lettuce cups and a few of the green beans. I'm gonna smash the green beans because they're amazing. We don't really need to eat them because we are eating at Restaurantosaurus later, but do we care? Not so much. Kate's lettuce wraps have come, they look really good. You can only just see the chicken, there it is in the little thing, and then you've got some veggies and sauce and stuff. And then these guys, which are amazing. I love these. You need to come here and get these just at least one time. They are crispy fried green beans. So we're all done at Yak Yeti. We are absolutely stuffed now and we're heading to Kilimanjaro Safari. What animals do you reckon we're going to see?
Prairie dog thingies.
Yep.
Well, elephants, hippos, crocodiles.
What things? We'll be back in a minute. Standby wait for Kilimanjaro Safari is 30 minutes, which is kind of surprising. It feels very busy. I would have thought it would be longer, but we have a first pass, so we are headed in here.
Weighs about 3,000 pounds. Also, their horns are made of keratin. That's the same thing your fingernails and hair are made of. Now, don't let their cute appearances fool you though, because they're the most successful hunters in the savannah. They can catch 80 to 90% of their prey. That's why their tongues are purple though, because it prevents them from getting sunburned while they're eating. If they had any other color, it would get burnt with the amount of time it spends out in the sun. Yeah, we do have a very good view here, and it looks like there's a very, very young elephant over there with them. Elephants also use their trunks when they go swimming. They like to hold them just above the surface of the water, kind of like a snorkel. And that's how they're able to swim for miles on end. I think we're gonna... No? The ostrich doesn't know what it wants. This is a nice view over here too. Typically they don't come out at this time. Rhinos over there. Those are the white rhinos, and they weigh about 5,000 pounds. And here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. So instead we use a Swahili phrase, which is kwaherini, and it means to go well. So I'll be wishing you a kwaherini as you depart today.
So we've just stopped for a little browse in one of the stores. I forget what this is called, but it's right next to Zoe's Sweets. And they have kind of a lot of arts in here, ornaments and stuff, but also lots of shirts and things. We're just getting a bit of aircon. We just came off Kilimanjaro Safari. As you saw, that was amazing. We saw some giraffes. And there was a ostrich that kept kind of following around, which was quite cute. This is cool. I like that. Let's just check out Zoe's Sweets as well while we're here. It's really cool in here as well if you're after some air conditioning. Definitely come in here. And all of these kinds of things are stuff you can get as snack credits. If you have credits to use up, make sure you definitely use them. You can always see on the little sign, it tells you and with the symbol what you can get as your snack credit. And they do also have some other merchandise as well as candy and stuff in here. Let's see what's in the little cabinet thing, because that's always the exciting stuff. They have a big Mickey sugar cookie and some animal cookies.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? This cookie is huge. We just had to take a little break there. I just had a slightly overwhelmed by the heat moment, but now we're going to go to do Maharajah Jungle Trek. I do need to stop off and change dining reservation because it won't allow me to do it in my Disney experience. I don't know why, but it won't, so we're just going to stop off and do that. I think there's one right here actually. I've never actually spoken to the guest experience team, but I'm going to ask them if they can either help me or where I get help. So that's all sorted, moved at the reservation, and now it's time for Maharajah Jungle Trek. So we're excited for this. I really hope we see some tigers, because last time I did it I didn't see any. And it's getting quite warm, but there actually is a bit of breeze going on, so we are thankful for that right now. And Maharajah Jungle Trek is over here by by the monkey kind of enclosure, and then it's just to the side of Yak Yeti. And where Kali River Rapids is, you just kind of go past that, and it's right here down at the end, kind of behind Kali River Rapids, or the entrance to it I should say. And here it is. So I can't immediately see anybody in here. It is quite a hot time of day, so I don't know whether some of the animals might be seeking shade. I can't say I blame them. So we'll continue on. There's actually some nice shady spots walking through here, which is good. So there is a little guy right up here. Try and zoom in. See him moving right there? There he is. There's no bats to be seen. Apparently there is a lizard in here. I do not see him. We're not having much luck, are we?
This is the worst trip I've been on in terms of animal spotting.
Yeah.
Usually I'm quite successful.
Let's move on and see if we... The safari was good. Let's see if we can see some tigers. So we're not seeing any tigers right now. Oh, yes we are. There's one. Right on cue. They're so awesome. Oh, they're coming down here. Oh, wow. That was cool, at least we saw one. If you want to get out of the crowds, this is a good place to come because there's not very many people back here. So we're having to kind of make our own entertainment on this trek because we haven't really seen...
No animals.
There's no animals, we haven't really seen anything. So sorry about that. Yeah, we did obviously ask you guys which one you wanted to see, and I'm sure when you said you wanted to see this one, you meant some animals, but at this time of day, they're clearly not feeling it. I don't know if I'm in focus either. It's all going wrong. I will come back to you shortly. Now, we are in bird territory, which I'm slightly concerned about.
I don't actually mind birds. It's just the
beaky ones.
The beaky one that wants to, you know, eat loads of meat around your feet. The reason I don't like, it's not I don't like those birds, I like all animals, but the first time I ever saw one, there was about 5 of them, like, fighting over this used turkey leg, and they were ripping it to shreds.
I remember that. Yeah, that was gross.
And since then, they've just freaked me out a little bit. I think they're nice birds. I've got nothing against them. Just don't put them near me.
So that was like pretty unsuccessful, and also I feel like fail, and I feel like Maharajah Jungle Trek is the place to come for intense conversations, because there were several couples in there having either what looked like the fallout of a disagreement or some kind of intense conversation. So
I think the second one was proposing because she was like about to burst into tears. She didn't look very happy about it, but that's what
I'm not sure it was a proposal. She wasn't happy, but I don't don't think it was appropriate. So anyway, apparently that's the place to go to hide if you need to have a serious conversation. So we are going to go back to Pandora and do a walkthrough of the store there, because that's the one you chose to have a good look around. Kate always loves a bit of merchandise browsing, so yes, we're going to write this one off and do this next time. I will do it later in the trip, and yeah, let's go and see if Pandora shopping is more successful. I feel like some kind of performance is about to happen. So the meet and greet for Mickey and Minnie, which is Adventurers Outpost, is 20 minutes. And who do we see up here again? Of course, it's Kevin.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Hi, Russell!
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
They're our best friends ever.
I think Kevin was escorting Doug and Russell to their meet and greet. So maybe now she's going to go back the way she was going originally.
Oh my gosh, Tinkerbell, all the way from Magic Kingdom. All the way. Did you fly? This morning they haven't ever. Oh my goodness, Tinkerbell, you get double the Lucy does.
I'm a little bit obsessed with Kevin, I'm not going to lie. I was actually really hoping to get a Kevin plushie, but I haven't seen one, have you? No, maybe when we go to Disney Springs later today and go in World of Disney, if there is a Kevin plushie, I think that's where it would be. But we are going to look in these stores on the way out as well, so maybe I'll see one there. So we're heading in the opposite direction this time to go towards the Thule Canteen and the store to take a look around. Unfortunately, we won't be doing Flight of Passage today because the line is probably quite long. I haven't checked what it is recently, but it's usually quite a bit. Yeah. So the store is at the exit of Flight of Passage, so you come out of the attraction into the store, and it's also right next to Pongu Pongu where you get your Night Blossom. And straight up we see some banshees, and obviously the banshee rookery is over there. We did see some banshees in the outlet store and they were quite a bit cheaper, and it looks like you can get an offer on banshees, 2 for $99, so that's kind of cool. But I don't remember how much these were in the outlet. We're going to go there in a few days, so if they still have them I will obviously let you know. And over here you can make an avatar that kind of looks like you. It's what your avatar would look like, so you kind of sign in for this experience, and yeah, that looks kind of cool. I've never done that, so maybe we will sometime. And the theming in here is so cool. You just have to look up and look at this. It's awesome. You can get yourself a Pandora magic band. It says this is limited edition of 5,000, and these are $32.99, so kind of pricey. They also have a Navi translator, which is $19.99. Learn how to pronounce words in the Navi language. And their t-shirts are $22 each when you buy 2, or $24.99 each plus tax, which is not too bad compared to other t-shirts we've seen elsewhere that can be like $34.99. Seems to be quite standard. And it looks like this is new items, so they have a couple of new hats, this shirt, which is kind of the rules in Pandora, and a rucksack. And they have a build your own bracelet or necklace for $19.99 plus tax. You can get yourself a banshee on a stick. Let's see if Kate will demonstrate it for us.
That's a bit underwhelming.
It doesn't flap very much, does it?
No.
Maybe that one's defective. Try a different one. Oh yeah, he seems a little more flappy. Yeah, that other one's obviously not feeling very well. And those are $17.99. And they have some cute kind of avatar baby stuff as well. There's a little baby grow up there that'll make you look like a little avatar. Oh, it looks like these guys are new in. Maybe both of them. So these and these. And they are $19.99 by the look of it. And they have some different style shirts with the kind of open back on them. And these are $34.99. You can get yourself some blueberry almond popcorn, which is $6.99. And this is a very interesting section. They've got like little Venus flytrap plants. and these little guys, which is an air plant, and they're $24.99. This is really neat. So it says light up feature is activated by exposure to light. When the smartphone screen brightness is increased and placed inside the bag against the light up panel, the bag will light up when the smartphone rings. So that's very cool. And these are $39.99. And they have these Banshee purses, which are quite funny. These are $65, wow. And they're not very big. You would not get a lot of stuff in there. They're very cute though. Get a bit more of a close-up of the Banshee rookery. Pick out your own Banshee. And they do have pins and keychains and things like that if you're after just like a small souvenir for someone. And also some jewellery. Yeah, that's very cute. I have a bracelet that would be really nice with that. And then over here they have more plushies. You can get a plushie Banshee or an avatar, I should say a Na'vi. They are $26.99. Nice and noisy, maybe not having that as a souvenir. So that is just some of the stuff you can get in here. This is really quite a big store. It's the only main store though in Pandora. There's a few other merchandise carts, but this is like the main store. Should we see what the wait time is for Flight of Passage, just to give you guys an idea of what to expect. As I understand it, it's very often longer than the new ride in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which is kind of crazy, but this ride is amazing. It's the best, yeah, definitely. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Let's have a look what it is. And it's a 115-minute wait. So that's quite a long time, and I don't think that there is single rider, so it's just standby and fast pass. Fast passes can be really hard to get, but do check on the day. Just keep refreshing the app, because sometimes they do pop up, and then you would be able to get on without waiting 115 minutes. So we're just leaving Pandora now. We just had our night blossom, and we ran into Daisy and Alex while we were drinking that, so hi you guys. And I'm just going through a crowd, hold on. Sorry, we hit a bit of a crowded moment there. So yeah, we're just heading out and going to take a few photos by the Tree of Life. We never really go up close to it, so we're going to go and take a look at that. I look like a crazy lady because my ears are on sideways. And then we're just going to do a bit of store browsing, and we have decided that we're going to do Restaurantosaurus a different day, or at least I will, even if Kate's not here at that point, only because the snacks and everything we've had has filled us up, and we really do not feel capable of eating like a full burger and fries kind of situation. Okay, we just ran into Gemma there as we were walking along, so hi Gemma if you're watching. Yeah, so we're not going to do Restaurantosaurus today, but I will do it. It's still technically part of Patreon Park Day, but it will just be on a different day. And then we're going to head back to the resort because we need to have a little rest. Then we're going to Disney Springs later on. I've got my Spirit jersey to return, and who knows what we'll do. We might just have a little bit of a wander, because I've got to be up quite early tomorrow. I'm doing a tour of Epcot World Showcase. Oh, there's a squirrel.
Hello, squirrel.
Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Ah! Why?
It's raining.
Oh, it doesn't even look like it's cloud. Ah!
Moments later.
So, what is going on? Literally 2 seconds ago, we were walking along and it was sunny, and then it started, we were like, oh, I just felt a little drop of rain, and literally within, what, 5 seconds? There was a torrential downpour. And also, while we were in the torrential downpour, we met Chris and Abby and Bella and Ariana, and we were all trying to huddle under the umbrellas and take a picture. So hi you guys. Sorry that our little meet was in the pouring rain. That was not ideal. And now I think it's stopping. But it was quite refreshing. I quite enjoyed that. So we're just going to head into Island Mercantile. It's not mercantile, is it? Mercantile. And here are these kind of bronzy ears again. I think we saw these the other day. They do not want to focus right now. Hold on. There we go. And these are $27.99, the same as all the others. And they kind of go with some of these shirts they have. And they have a lot of Hakuna Matata merchandise. They have the mug and lots of t-shirts. They have this one. They also have the Spirit jersey somewhere. I haven't seen that in here yet. And they have more of these t-shirts, which are $22 each when you buy 2, or $24.99 each. So you can get some t-shirts that are cheaper. It's just a lot of them seem to be $34.99, don't they? Yeah. So it seems to be either $24.99 or $34.99. They do actually have quite a lot of clothing in here. And they have a little rose gold, or briar rose gold I should say, display over here. So these are the briar rose gold ears, and this Spirit jersey is not the official briar rose gold one, because that one is like a charcoal grey with the sequins on, but I guess this one is in the rose gold family.
That's my favourite one actually.
Oh yeah, do you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, see I don't think it'd suit me because of the colour. And they do have sunscreen and cooling towels and fans and stuff if you are feeling overheated or you've forgotten that kind of stuff, but I would recommend you don't forget it because it's quite expensive to buy. And they have like a 2019 section. I think this was here when we were here in May. Look at the size of this mug. I feel like Becky would be all over that. I have a feeling that this $3.99, oh, that relates to the chocolate coins because it's Disney dining plan. That's confusing because it's right below that mug. This is quite cute if guys are in the market for a shirt because it's got all kinds of different things. You've got Everest, Animal Kingdom, Haunted Mansion. It's just like a general Disney kind of badge shirt, which is quite cool, and it's $64.99. Yeah, $64.99. So we're just going to head over to Riverside Depot, which is over at the other side. People seem to be leaving in their droves. They do not seem to like the rainstorm that just happened, although it has cleared up already. So there's really no need for everyone to leave. Come back! It's not raining anymore. Maybe it's just that time of day where people have had enough. So this store is really big. This is kind of the main store in this park. Oh, that's a magic keeper I haven't seen before. These, you can take the middle out of the magic band and put it in there, and then you can hang it from your bag or whatever you want, your belt, if you don't like wearing a band. So you can still use those. I do have one, but I don't use it very often. Kate has found something she likes. Is it a throw?
It's a throw, but it's reversible, so that on one side and that on the other.
Oh, so it's like a non-Mickey side and a Mickey side? Or is there a tiny bit of Mickey? Oh, there's a little... Yeah, colours. It's just different style.
So the other side looks like you can't see it.
No, oh well. But we're assuming that's what it looks like from the picture on the front. Hold the phone and look behind you. It's a Kevin plushie. I was only saying to Kate earlier that I'm looking for a Kevin plushie, and here is Kevin. They have lots of wishables in here, which are the kind of little plushy things. They've got a Haunted Mansion one there and a Tigger, and they're $9.99. And for those of you who are looking for things to use up your snack credits on, these Rice Krispie treats, especially this birthday cake one, I love them, so I can highly recommend that one. Oh, Kate's found the coconut things. We love these. They are delicious.
340 calories for two little tiny things.
I'm disgusted that you put them down based on the calories. You're dismissed. And then there's a big Halloween section in here. I don't think that we've seen the pumpkin bag yet. This is probably the first time. I've seen it online, but I haven't seen it in person. And I think this one is $90, I want to say, which... Oh, 80. I really wouldn't use it very often though, so that's a lot for a bag that I can only use at Halloween. And in the UK, Halloween is not as big of a thing, so yeah, I don't know, I probably wouldn't buy it, but it's very, very cool. I really love this shirt, which is kind of like the entry sign as you get into Disney World. It's this one down here. That's very, very cool. That is a very cool umbrella. I would totally use that.
$39.99.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, it's too big to carry around.
I was just going to say that.
Otherwise,
I would totally buy that, but yeah, it is very big to carry around, that is for sure. So you're back out of the store and it's like the rain never happened. We are still going to head out though. It's probably like 5 now, and we want to just have a little bit of a break before we head to Disney Springs because our feet are hurting a little. We were going to do a few more photos by the tree, but the rain really did a number on my hair, so that's not happening. We'll have to do it next time we come back. And as much as a lot of people seem to be leaving, there do seem to be a lot of people coming in too. I guess a lot of people are starting to come in now for the evening and to see Rivers of Light and the tree projection show. Well, that's hard to say, projection show.
Three hours later.
So as you can see by my in-room chicken tenders, we did not go to Disney Springs.
No.
Kate is currently eating some green beans and some fish.
Broccoli, fish, and whatever that is.
Bread roll. Basically, we didn't go to Disney Springs because I was falling asleep as soon as I laid down on the bed. I am feeling super tired and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, the only real reason we needed to go, we need to like exchange my Spirit jersey, but I can do that anytime. I really didn't need to do it today. Tomorrow morning I've got my Epcot tour, the World Showcase tour, but I do have to be there at 8, so I will have to make sure I'm there in enough time because obviously that's for something specific. Sorry, excuse me laying down. So yes, I need to wash my hair and all that kind of thing, and I just didn't feel like going out. I felt like by the time I got back and did all of that, it would be late, and then I'd run the risk of oversleeping. But we've had a really nice day at Animal Kingdom today. It went really quick, we were saying, didn't we? Like the whole day seemed to...
It felt like we were only there for a couple of hours.
Yeah, and we did get a slightly later start, but not that much. It seemed really like, yeah, the day just went by in a blur, and before we knew it, it was like 6:30. So yes, but it was very nice. We met loads of subscribers today, and that's always really nice. If I have forgotten anybody, I will mention them tomorrow's, like tomorrow as in tomorrow for me, but next week's vlog for you guys. And the weather was quite nice. It wasn't as hot today. There was a bit of a breeze, and the humidity wasn't as bad. So although it was hot at around like 3 p.m. or something, it was quite pleasant compared to the rest of the day, other than our crazy rainstorm, which literally came on in like 5 seconds. It was like went from nothing to pouring with rain. But yeah, it was really, really good. And we didn't ride a ton of rides, but we did a lot of kind of walking around. We did do the Maharajah jungle trek, even though I don't think we saw one animal, did we? Oh, I saw a tiger for 2 seconds. It like walked.
I missed it.
Kate blinked and didn't see the tiger.
We saw a monkey that was like hiding in a corner.
Yes, we did. Yeah. So it wasn't the most successful jungle trek I've ever done, so I'll probably do that again later in the trip. But we're having a really good time so far. We're trying not to overdo it. We have been taking breaks, and like this evening we decided against Disney Springs just because we are a bit tired and there's plenty of time still to go. And tomorrow is Epcot, which is my favourite, and Kate's as well. It's our favourite park, so we really can't wait. I think Kate might do something else just while I'm doing the tour. Maybe go to Disney Springs, you were saying, or do a bit of shopping or whatever. And then when we meet back up, we have Frozen Ever After Fast Pass, and also we are going to then just wander the World Showcase, which I'm very excited about. So we will see you guys tomorrow, like I say, next week for you, unless you're binge watching these, which is always a very good idea with Disney vlogs. And if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And like I was saying earlier, if you are interested in getting involved in voting for Patreon Park Day for the next trip, I do one, like I said, every single trip, then I will link Patreon below so you can go and check that out. And there's lots of other stuff going on over there too. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the morning. I've actually never been in here, so this is amazing.